Yeah, it's your boy E3, son of the legendary Godfather, gangster rap, Eric Easy, Wright. And yeah, you rockin' with Knuckle TV. You know, we rich and ruthless, baby. Once again, Knuckle TV, rich and ruthless, baby. We choose to keep it real. Really though.
Yes, sir. We're back again.
And again,
Knuckle
we're back.
TV, and we're back. And why are we back, E3?
We're supposed to be. That's why we back, damn it.
We're back with a special VIP. But before we get to our VIP, how was your weekend, man?
Weekend was smooth. Week's been smooth.
Man, the week's been smooth.
It's just been chilling, man, you know. Little music here and there,
Back
but other than that,
again.
back gearing up, getting back to writing, you know.
You had some, what do you call it, E-Kush coming.
Oh, you know, it's
We're
coming.
going to talk about that.
We'll sharpen that up.
Product review.
We'll sharpen that up in a bit.
We'll sharpen that up in a bit.
But other than that, we have a VIE today.
I know, VIE
A
in the
very
building.
important entrepreneur.
Oh, let's give it up for the VIE today.
How you like that?
How do you like that?
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yes.
I am Orleatha, and I am with Inclusive Pay.
Inclusive pay in the
Give it
building.
up.
And Inclusive Pay, actually, what we do is we make sure that people in the cannabis industry and the CBD and hemp world are able to not only process take credit card payments and debit cards, but we also do loan products. We also
Wow.
help them to rebank legacy cash. So if they have it stored in auntie's garage where you can't really use it,
Yeah.
let's get it in the bank so you can pay little
I like
man's
that.
You see
Legacy cash. It's called legacy cash.
Really, though.
You
Yeah.
got legacy cash?
I got legacy.
You got legacy.
I got
That's
legacy.
interesting. I never knew that there was an issue. I've been hearing some things about that, and this type of processing thing was introduced to me years ago at the beginning, where they were saying, "Hey, man, we got it hooked in, but now you have it hooked up."
I have it hooked all the way up.
What was the process? Tell me about all the legalities and tell us about that, how this came about.
So when cannabis became legal in California, when we heard it was coming, what we decided to do was to open a credit union. And
Yes.
so we wanted to start a credit union that
Yes.
was going to be cannabis friendly.
Wow.
But that process is very long
Yes.
and not the cheapest.
Right.
And so we had written a blog post, just a blog post
Yes.
on our health and wellness site about
Right.
CBD and cannabis and
Yes.
the benefits. And got it shut down. We got our merchant processing pulled from our health and wellness.
Is that right?
Yeah, they shut it down. They sent us an email and they're like, you cannot talk about cannabis, you cannot talk about CBD at all, or you cannot take a credit card. And so we were like, oh no, you're not going to tell me. First of all, I'm the kind of
Right.
person you're not going to tell me what I'm not going to
Yes.
do. So my business partner and I
Right.
said, hey, there's some low-hanging fruit there. Let's see how we can help
like
fix
fruit.
that problem. I like fruit too.
Man.
It's delicious.
Shout out to your business partner.
Kelly is
Making it. Kelly.
So we decided to get into merchant processing and helping businesses there, and then we saw a need for loans that the banks were not going to do that.
Wow.
The banks were not going to have a compliant bank account. So people were going around the block trying to, have these imitation bank accounts or not telling them what they're doing. Oh, we're a flower shop. No, you are cannabis. Let's get you underwritten properly, or else they call
Right.
that money laundering.
Yes.
We don't want you in trouble.
They will have them a Netflix
Right.
original
Right.
by next week for money laundering. We
So
will
we don't-
see
we
them
don't
on
want that.
Wikipedia for their activities.
We made sure that didn't happen. And so we are able to get compliant bank accounts where you're underwritten for saying, yes, we are in a cannabis business.
That's
you are
right.
a hemp business. Yes, you do have a loan for
We are
this
certified,
business.
right?
And it's legit. We
Yes.
keep saying we want a legitimate
Wow.
business, then we need to be legit.
Do it the right
just-
way.
Right.
Do it the right way, but just having the foresight and the mind to break all this financial stuff down, to integrate it, to make it legal to do it. Tell us about that process.
So what we did is I'm very big on relationships.
Yes.
In this industry, you got to be big on relationships. And so I just found the right relationships with trustworthy people.
Yeah.
People that weren't going to, give you the runaround and bullshit you.
Yeah.
But say, hey, look, this is what it is. This is how you have to do it. And help me legalize and legitimize everything.
Yes.
Get all the legal stuff
Yes.
down. And then we just followed what they told us to do.
Yes.
And so it took a little bit of time, and it's still not a downhill battle. It's uphill. It's still not easy. And I still see people's accounts getting shut down, getting frozen. because they didn't.
What?
Yeah, they didn't do it the right way. They went around it. I'm not going to pay that fee. You are high risk. This is high risk. It's not low
Yes.
risk. You're not selling T-shirts.
Right.
You're selling cannabis.
Keeping it real here.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's not something that our conservative banks are notoriously conservative. Our conservative banks don't want to, oh no, I don't want to touch
Until
that.
the federal government push that button and say,
Right.
yay.
Right.
We're
Let's get it
in.
Right, right.
Yeah,
Until that
right.
happens,
Yeah.
we got to play the game.
Which, when they say FDIC, what does that mean?
That means that the government is going to ensure that if anything happens to that bank, if they go out of business for any reason, that your funds up to $100,000 are there. So people who have legacy funds in grandma's garage
Yes.
usually have well more than $100,000. So what we do is we help rebank that in several different banks so that in the instance that something does happen, your money is still safe.
Got it.
So we do have to do a lot of work to get that done. There's forensics that are involved,
Yes.
and so a lot of people are like, "Oh my God, I don't want to do that." But you're paying these vault fees.
Yep.
You got your money sitting in a vault.
Yep.
You can't use it.
Yep.
You need to buy a house. Why not get it rebanked? Pay 3%. Yeah, sounds like oh my God, it's 3%, but you're paying 3%, maybe 4 or 5, to get it into a compliant bank account, and now you can go buy the house. You got the cash. Why why do you keep it in the vault when you can't use it?
So take for instance, I got this big grow. I'm growing 100 pounds a month. I'm selling 100 pounds at $2,000, say 1,700. Making this money, it's stacking up. I have a concept idea how to turn this into legal because I made it illegal. Do I go buy a house cash or?
Well, you really
to
can't.
get into equity? I mean, how? Because the government want to know how
Where
do you
you
pay
get
for
that
that
money.
There it is.
And everything over $9,999.99, you better fill out that form.
I know that. It was a banker told me I was taking some money to an artist. It was a lot of money in my account. Actually, Young Jeezy. They put a lot of money in my account. He was doing a show in L.A. And they got to get it to the they paid me a lot of money to put it in my bank account. So I'm thinking, okay, cool. So I go to the bank, and I make a withdrawal. I said, I want to take out $15,000. She said, look, take out $9,999.
And then take out another $6,000.
Yes, because we have to write this paper up and send it in. And I don't want them to flag you.
And they
Mr.
will
White.
flag it immediately.
Straight up!
Yeah, sure will. Sure will. And that's the problem with legacy cash. You cannot take that cash to the bank and say, deposit this.
Right.
They're not going to do it.
We got to write this
We
up.
got to write it all up.
Where you get it from?
Where'd it come from?
See, that's what
Who
I was
gave it
saying
to
about
you?
this new technology. And I'm glad you brought that up because I got a lot of friends who have been in jail for 20 years, got out, dug that money up. It was vacuum sealed, and they got it, and they wanted to try to put it in the bank to get a business, to get a building, and they was having issues. They was having big time issues of cleaning their money up. What is the legal way? I mean, not saying that there's some other kind of ways to do that, but just in your business. I'm a delivery driver. I deliver cannabis. I get this cash in every day, and it's abundant. How do I, if I have a credit card machine or...
So we have machines that we can provide drivers with so that they will scan the person's ID, swipe the card, take the cash. And it's not cash heavy at all.
Okay.
Because cash is a liability. It's a liability.
Right.
You're going to get robbed.
Yes. That's the truth.
Like, seriously. I believe in keeping it 1,000. So I tell my merchants, you're going to get hit. So how do you get it out of the hands and into the bank? What they have to do is they take each bill and they perform forensics on the bill to see where it came from. Was it involved in any stings? Was it marked? You know, and then they say, yes, it's okay. And then you can deposit it.
See, to the viewers out there, I'm giving you this game. We brought her in because I've been seeing her on social media doing her thing, and she's very articulate and very business savvy. And it's an honor to have her in here. But there's one thing about it. When I go to NUGL.com or download my NUGL app. When you download your NUGL app, you look in there, there's a lot of drivers, a lot of delivery companies in there, and they're going to need that insight. So,
and the thing is, they don't even have to buy the hardware. We have it set up so you can rent it, because if that delivery driver drops it, or you don't want to spend another $400 on that. So you rent it, you pay $1 per transaction or something like that, $1.50, and then you don't have to have any cash on that driver. That driver has zero cash.
Straight out. Now, giving you guys that new game now. The game has changed. Matter of fact, if for your delivery service, I would not accept cash. I would have an application fee, put in your information, attach your credit card number, rerun it, delivery driver will be there, your money's protected, everybody's safe, and that's a good
And even
thing.
that way, the way that you just described is called Moto in the...
Moto.
Yeah, mail order, telephone order, right?
There it is. Let's give it up to the mail order telephone.
Hello, Moto.
Right? So, but the thing with that is merchant processing means that you're trying to take a credit card for something that's not underwritten for.
Yes.
So that company would then, if that company isn't underwritten for it, what can happen is they'll get put on the TMF list or the match list, and that means you won't be able to take a credit card for 7 years at all.
Can you say that again?
Yeah, if you are not
the
underwritten,
what list?
it's TMF, terminated merchant file, or match list. You're underwritten for something that you said, oh, I'm gonna be selling, flowers. But then they went to your website because they have crawlers out there that will crawl.
They call crawlers.
Creepy crawlers.
And it ain't Minecraft, right?
Wow.
So they have them out there, and if they see that you're selling something that you didn't tell them you were gonna sell, they're like, you're terminated. You can no longer accept a credit card.
Now, see, I never knew that there was a job application or a job called a crawler.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna apply to be a crawler.
It's an app.
I'm
It's
gonna
like
wear
a
your ass
program.
out.
You're crawling up
Crawl all
everything.
My points are going to go up. Oh man, Bigg A in there getting down. He's crawling on their ass. Man, shut him down.
You can't.
And then I'm gonna shoot him to her. You know what I mean? Get it together.
Yeah.
Go to an exclusive man and tighten it down.
Yeah, we can definitely help out. We
I
have a
love
lot of
that.
experience in e-commerce and
That's
helping
right.
people
that.
get websites up,
Yeah.
that kind of thing, that are compliant. Let it
very,
be compliant.
That's very important in this community that we're building. 'Cause
Yeah.
It takes us to build this community that we're working in and surviving in. I know back in the 70s and 80s, you couldn't even think about having a marijuana cannabis business.
Right.
It was still door to door or in the alley on the block.
You couldn't even think about having a joint.
Go up there. Yeah. I remember I went to Japan, and Snoop was like telling everybody, we had a meeting, and he's like, man, look here. Don't bring no old clothes. Everybody, you got a budget, go bring brand new clothes in the wrapper. Because if you bring some pants out your closet and it has a seed in it, the penalty is death in Japan.
My God.
Huh. Or as in Iran, and when we went to Egypt and all that, better not have no cannabis product.
Wow.
You better not contaminate their country.
That's crazy.
Their content.
Then you must die.
So I went and bought me some brand new 501s, brand new Dickies with a pocket on the side, Pro Club t-shirts, Jenny Davis.
I would have bought all that new shit, and I would have turned all my pockets inside out. Brand new, never worn.
Rabbit ears.
Right,
gonna be
open
hanging
it,
out.
the pocket's already inside
I ain't
out.
got nothing.
Hey, they said if you have a corner of a leaf,
See,
Ooh.
yeah, I couldn't bring any pants of mine.
It wouldn't even be lint in my
Even
pocket.
washed, hey,
Hi.
even washed.
When
I got
Japan,
a.
they told me that don't have nothing.
Oh, no.
Better not find a seed.
Fuck you, Tom. I won't have
They gonna
pockets.
strip because they coming in with Snoop. They gonna strip everybody.
I
down.
won't have any pockets
what
if
I
that's
mean?
the case.
Crazy.
I remember-
Hey, every pocket would be gone in my pants, just to be sure.
You cutting them out.
They be like, well, this nigga got some bottom out jeans. Damn. I wasn't trying to get caught. Y'all see, I'm assed out.
You Prince. You
Yeah.
Prince over there. Some chaps.
I ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
That's
So
hilarious.
inclusive pay. Pronounce
Inclusive pay.
Inclusive.
that. Inclusive.
And we called it
pay.
inclusive pay because we wanted to include these merchants as legitimate. It's ridiculous that people are treated the way that they're treated over this plant.
Get with inclusive pay.
Get your legitimacy.
immediately. And get it legal, guys.
right.
I know we've gone through a lot of rules and regulations here in the state of California, Las Vegas, and Seattle, and Oregon. Places I frequent, Arizona, and I think this is going to be the key. If you got CBD, anything in this cannabis hemp world, you got to get it legalized. So have you been to Denver? How's that out there working in Denver? I heard they had private companies picking up money taken to their private vaults, millions of dollars every day.
Yep.
I don't feel comfortable
No.
with this. An armed guard coming in here that's not certified or government regulated, picking up $2 million, taking it to their facility.
Right.
For mine.
Cash.
My money.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
How's that working out there? You know
So,
anything about the Denver?
I knew the Denver
financial exchange?
situation was
Yeah.
kind of crazy, but that's another reason why we push telling people to rebank those funds.
Yes.
You have to do that so that you can use it. It doesn't make sense that you're trusting these people, these private companies, to take your cash and just buy. And then what are you going to do with it? You paying them to hold it too? You're paying them to do anytime you want to access it, you have to call them. And,
Right, and we coming. Yeah, right. See,
No,
we don't know
I
about
don't need
all
the middleman.
Right,
I need a bank.
Right.
So let me get you a bank.
So tell me this: with the deficit that we at, and the banks doing this, and the banks are doing that, why are there actually? And each state is making their own rules and regulations of cannabis. Why is it an issue with the federal government recognizing this and taking it down to legalize it across the board? I mean, legalize marijuana. I mean, they legalize cigarettes, cancer kills. Alcohol, get you loaded, drunk driving. I mean,
I've never seen an angry high person.
I've never seen an angry high person.
Right.
I've never seen nobody OD
don't
on
fight.
marijuana.
Chilling. You want to know what I mean? In
I
my
go to
head,
Walmart and buy bullets
right?
and firearms. I just went to a pawn shop this morning and seen guns. Said, yeah, it's 30 days. Man,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't
I mean, it
understand
took me.
that.
I took a test to get my gun. It took me 4 minutes to take
Right.
the test.
Straight up.
Oh yeah, here. And it's the stupidest
Right.
test. Like, true or false, you should be drunk when you handle a firearm. Really? Like,
For some common sense.
right?
Yeah.
Get a gun, but legalizing marijuana. Honestly, I believe it's big pharma. If you want to know
Is
the
it big
truth,
pharma?
That's
Is it
what
big
I
pharma
think.
because big pharma know that the CBD thing is coming in?
That is so many benefits, health
Yeah,
benefits,
right,
that
right,
you can get
right.
people off of opiates.
Right.
And we got a
We
big
don't.
opiate problem.
We don't
Yeah.
want people
Look
off
at that.
Wait a minute.
Right.
Who do you
Right.
think you are
Right.
to just
So
try to
Purdue-
take
They
us
get
out the
sued.
market
Purdue-
with
the
your
Purdue
goodness?
Pharmaceutical company gets sued for billions of dollars. And what they do what any person would do. They cut on the bankruptcy line. Hey, we
we ain't got no money.
Well,
You're not
y'all,
getting
we
nothing.
gone.
Tapped
That's
out.
your line.
We are tapped.
We're gonna go ahead and
But
read.
that's the way the system is set up.
Yeah, and it is, and that's why another reason why we do what we do is because we're like, look, if you can get it legitimized, it helps us all. Instead of us keep acting like we are not legitimate, like it has to be under the table, like we can do it in the back alley. Yeah, you can, but that's all the more reason that they're like, nah, we're not. That can't possibly be legal.
Right.
Maybe we shouldn't legalize it.
Right.
Because they still doing it under the
Right.
table. They're still,
Right.
lying and being.
Right.
No,
Right.
let's just do it the right way and help us all. Because if we do it the right way and we all get above table,
Yes.
then it's like,
It makes
oh, okay,
sense.
well, that could be legit.
Yes.
And it takes the stigma off of it.
Right,
That
right.
stupid stigma of, oh my God, they doing weed.
Right.
It's like from
So I think I
stupid.
need you to come to our panel. We're going to be putting together a couple conventions.
Of course.
Need you on the panel.
Of course. I would love to
Heading
be
up,
honored.
Cannabis financing and stuff like that.
Yep. We can get you loans, lines of credit, all
You hear
kinds
me?
of stuff because it's ridiculous that people want. And the licensing, we have the equity, but we get the license. I don't have the money to build I don't have the money
build
to
out.
start a dispensary. I
Right.
don't have the money to start a.
Right.
Well, let me help you get the money.
See there?
Let me help you get it.
Wow.
Let me help you
I
get
love
it.
that.
If you can get 3 or 4 people to help you on the loan, I can get you $250,000, $500,000, and get you started.
Can we go to work?
Let's do it. Let's
Yeah.
do it. Let's do it.
Inclusive pay. Feature profile. You're in the game.
I am.
See you here. I love it. That's one of the things I advocate to. Be a part of something that's being a part of everything. We're not bigger than anybody in the world, but we're growing.
And if we grow together, we can all be better.
We're going to grow together.
Yeah.
I'm an incubator.
We can
I'm
all
a
be better.
futurist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And love that you came in today. I really
course.
thank you for your
I
time.
had a great time.
I'm pretty
Pleasure.
sure you're going to be in some of our magazines. I've been hearing some very good things about
I
you.
have been in there.
Your
I was in
energy
your
is
flagship
very-
magazine.
You hear me?
Yes. I was in your flagship magazine.
Orleatha, thank you for coming in today,
Of course.
sitting down with us. We're definitely going to have you come back and talk about some of the other ventures that you have going on.
I'll be honored.
Okay. So let's give it up for Orleatha.
We surely will.
And ending, tell people how they can contact you, your company, and what's the process.
You can contact us, Inclusive Pay, at hello@inclusivepay.com. You can call us at 888-777-2602. And we would be happy to help you. We talk to every single one of our merchants personally. We don't just say, fill out this web form and here's a cookie cutter.
Right.
We want to make sure that we customize your solution. So we talk to everybody. That's why when people are like, I can never get in touch with you, I'm like,
that's the key.
because I talk to
Customer
everybody.
service.
It's
Customer service is the
very
key.
high touch,
Yes,
very boutique-y,
exactly.
but we want to make sure you get what you need, not
I
just
love it.
something.
Thank you, sister, for coming in.
Of
I
course.
appreciate it. It's a pleasure.
Thank you for having
strong, energy.
Man.
I love it. Knuckle.
Shocks you, huh?
Thank you for
Oh,
coming in.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Oh. Just shocks up my
love it.
spine.
Yeah,
energy.
yeah.
It's the
good
energy.
thing. Anyway, let's give it up for Lisa and Inclusive Pay.
Thank you guys for having me. Thank
That
you.
gives it up. I appreciate you. Come back again sometime.
Will do.
All right. Thank you.